Richard Speight Jr. and Rob Benedict. Get up here.
Get up here, guys. Wow.
Yes.
What a coincidence.
I love that you just happen to be sitting right in the front row.
Good to see you again, man.
Hi, guys. Come join us.
Robbie, and there's microphones. Who
We have microphones
out of
set
the
for you,
blue
too.
organically?
Oh, thank God we have cards here to ask you questions and things like that.
It was prepared unpreparedness.
I know. I do kind of love this because we've all been working together for the last 4 days and
I
yet
know.
have never met each other until this very moment.
It's the brilliance of cyberspace. We're
Is that
connected but
true?
not connected.
Yes, they've been in all the packages.
Yes, that's true. That is very true.
And we
Same
have-
mission.
Yeah.
Same mission.
Okay, so tell us about Kings of Con. What can people expect?
Kings of Con is our show. It's all based, loosely based on actual experiences we've had behind the scenes at Supernatural conventions.
Yeah, Robbie and I've been doing Supernatural. Anybody watch Supernatural? No?
I don't think anyone watches
Nobody?
that show.
So
No one watches
Supernatural
that show.
has been on since 1974. Robbie and I started doing conventions for it actually in 73. It's weird. We've been doing it for
well in our 30s.
We had just finished grad school. So we've been doing the show forever and doing the convention circuit with Supernatural forever. And while doing those and while hosting and co-hosting these conventions all over the United States and Canada and Europe, Robbie and I have been in a lot of green rooms and a lot of kitchens and a lot of hotels, and we've done a lot of dumb things. We've made a lot of mistakes. We've made some tomfoolery and some asinine comments, and every time we do it, we keep track. We keep notes.
We've been taking notes the whole time. We're like,
Oh, nice.
That's
we're going to put this in a show someday. And
Because-
we finally did.
Yeah, the world is so unique to us in terms of the relationship with the fandom and the relationship to fandom to the show and actors to the show and the fandom and how it all triangulates together. We'd never seen anything like it as actors, and we were making ourselves laugh as performers. I enjoy Rob's sense of humor, and he's on the fence
I'm on
about
the
mine,
fence.
but the
Coming
point
around.
is they work well together. So we decided, rather than just sit around and make ourselves laugh, let's make a show. And so we did, and here we are.
Right. That's awesome. And you guys did an Indiegogo campaign for it?
We did.
We did. We had made the pilot, but it was kind of incomplete, and so we it was our way to sort of put the show out there and involve the fans, and
A stunning response.
we were blown away.
Natural fandom.
Yeah.
I mean,
the Supernatural fans are pretty amazing.
yeah, we would not be sitting on the sofa were the Supernatural fans so supportive and generous with their time, energy, and efforts, and in this case, even their monetary support to get the show off the ground. So, tip of the cap to all the Supernatural fans in the house. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Well, and you guys have a lot of guest stars on the show. Can you
Yeah.
do a rundown of who you have on the show?
Well,
Have you obligated everyone on Supernatural to be on the
Yeah.
Let me tell you
show?
something.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, we put together a cast of like people we've worked with before, and then people, of course, from Supernatural.
So from Supernatural, who we got?
Misha Collins.
We got Misha Collins.
Kim Rhodes.
We got Kim Rhodes. We have
Osric Chow.
We have Osric
Matt
Chow.
Cohen.
we going deep.
We're going real deep.
We got Kurt Fuller.
Kurt Fuller.
We got
Amazing
Kurt Fuller. We got Supernatural alum and of course X-File legend Mitch Pileggi.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We also have these two guys. They've done a couple episodes. Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, newcomers.
They'll be on the show as well. And then
Then we
yeah.
dipped outside the world. We got some great talent outside the world. Michael Cudlitz from Walking Dead
Yes.
is in the show. I know when you think Michael, you think single camera comedy.
Yeah.
Or
what he's known
zombies.
for.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That
we
handlebar mustache. It's
scary.
hilarious.
Scary man watching him eat a hoagie, and then when you act with him, it's really frightening. And then Josh Myers.
Josh
who's
Myers.
comic genius.
Lindsay Sloan.
Lindsay Sloan. Of course, the great, anybody who's a fan of comedy and offices, Ron Livingston from Office Space.
Oh
and
my
everything.
gosh.
Ron Livingston's in
Yeah.
it. So
And Ike Barinholtz.
Ike Barinholtz, Rick Gomez, my buddy from Band of Brothers, came.
So
and
lots
did,
of fun people. Lots of fun people chipped in, helped us out, and we just finished shooting the first season, and we're just super excited.
So when will it be on Comic-Con HQ?
This
In the fall.
Yeah, this fall.
And that's as
Wonderful.
specific as I'm going to get.
Yeah.
In the fall. But we're super excited.
So what's it been like actually working here at Comic-Con? You know, instead of being the ones who are normally interviewed, you were doing the interviewing. What's that been like?
Well, it was awesome because, I mean, Rob is much more steeped in the culture than I am.
Just compared to you.
Compared to me. I'm a troglodyte when it comes to things related to Comic-Con, only because I'm a guy who hasn't ever gotten into the video game or comic world, so I love movies and TV. I know that stuff. But there's a whole side. The origin of Comic-Con is not something I was familiar with until I started coming to these. Rob knows a little bit more. So it becomes a funny back and forth of us trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and it's basically the blind leading the naked, because really...
Yeah, I mean, because when they
That's
when
a
they
great
put the badge on,
image.
you're like, he's the one who knows what he's talking about, and I really don't. That's tough to get through. But so we're honestly asking questions because we honestly don't know the answers. You know?
Right.
But my takeaway is always, I mean, I'm always flabbergasted by the cosplay.
Right.
What's
I mean,
the
the
best you've
cosplay.
seen?
I don't even know what this dude was or for his cosplay, but I saw a very grown man who was a tad overweight wearing nothing but a diaper. I assume that was cosplay.
It
I
was
saw a diaper guy too.
Diaper Guy.
And,
Yeah.
I think that was an escaped patient that just made his way into.
and I'm not going to tell you that was my favorite thing I saw,
I've seen
but I can't unsee it. So
That's true. I've seen a lot of Harley Quinns. There's a lot of Harley Quinns.
Yeah.
That's probably
The
maybe,
Margot Robbie Harley Quinn,
yeah,
not
the Margot
the old
Robbie,
school.
the new Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And the young lady who had half her
yeah,
face.
yeah.
She had half face, old half face. I don't know
Two-Face.
what the character was,
Yeah.
but
Two-Face?
Two-Face.
No, it's half face.
Oh, it's
It's half face. It's half
Okay.
face.
thank you, Steve.
Half face and diaper boy.
Allison,
and.
you've never read Half Face. You really should.
Yes, and.
Yes, and.
But it's the darndest thing. I mean, it was just, she did an outstanding job with the whole thing.
Yeah, the makeup's pretty
The
incredible.
level of detail.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's, and by the way, this is not a cosplay-friendly weather.
That's what I was just gonna
Come
say.
on.
No.
This weather's been insane for
Yeah.
cosplay.
Like, if you were at home going, should I be Greg Louganis in a Speedo or Jon Snow in the bear pelt? And you went with Jon Snow.
We've seen some Jon
You're hating
Snow,
it.
so our hearts are going out to.
Have you seen any Greg Louganises?
Shockingly,
That would be
no.
interesting cosplay.
I know. Next year.
Yeah.
Someone needs
Next
to
year.
do a summer is coming Jon Snow, like a
Yeah.
summered out Jon
Oh
Snow, right?
That's
my gosh,
great.
that's brilliant.
Maybe
I'm
like
already
he's got
laughing.
shorts
Next year,
on and
that's
like,
you.
okay, that's me. I'm doing
That's
a beach
you.
towel.
Flip
cape.
flops.
Oh my gosh.
Gauntlet is thrown.
I
That's
love
great.
that idea.
Yeah,
Summer
Oh,
dew.
man.
How's it been for you guys? I mean, you've been up here like holding down the fort.
I'm going to sleep for about 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
But it's been rad, you know? Like, that's the exciting thing about live TV is you never know what's going to get thrown at you, so you just kind of dance along for 5 hours.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the prompter, I don't think I'd remember my name at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
Hello, I'm
Yes.
Dev.
I'm
Steve,
Allison
sorry.
Hayslip. That's
I
right.
actually think I mispronounced my name in one of the read-throughs
did,
we had.
you
We like
totally
read
did.
through the script before the show starts, and at one point I like literally said my own name wrong, and I was like,
But I was
oh,
like,
boy.
you know what? It's okay, because
Yeah.
we've been working hard up
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
with same with us, like the last couple of days, by the end of the day, I go, hi, I'm Rich. No? I'm Rob. This is Rich.
That's the other one.
And you guys, I mean, you've been on the network for a bit.
This is my first time.
Yeah, but Steve has.
I've been,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
you're joining this right now, and you
Yeah.
have been doing the network, but you haven't been doing the live installation, right? Isn't this the first one of these?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is the first Comic-Con HQ presence at Comic-Con.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
a big deal. You guys are you're the founding couple of
Yes.
It
Comic-Con
kind
HQ.
of is.
All right.
Yeah,
The
we're
founding
carrying the
couple
torch.
of
You're-
Comic-Con HQ Live.
Your bronze bust will
yes.
be placed somewhere.
We have just a few more hours to get through, and then hopefully we can high five a success.
Yes.
But who the hell knows what's going to happen
And
in that time?
have that ice cold soda you've been talking
Yes.
about.
It was so windy yesterday when we started the live show that like there's umbrellas set up in the audience. The umbrellas were blowing over.
Yeah, these-
like audience members were almost impaled, so
Yeah,
we had to
yeah.
take them down.
We almost strangled someone with these gels up
yeah,
here.
They were-
it
they-
got crazy.
There was a point yesterday when they wanted us to come over, but then they bailed on it because they were worried about my toupee going off.
They're like that would just be awkward.
and this thing ain't free. You know what I mean? They have to go
Yeah.
find that in the ocean.
Pretty penny for that.
Yeah. So are you guys finishing up?
Yeah, we
we
just
just wrapped.
moderated the Supernatural panel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh.
How'd that go?
That was great. Yeah, I was over in Hall H, and it was enormous and tons of people.
Yeah.
Super fun. I mean, again, this audience they're so supportive, and that's why the show's been on now for 12 seasons. It's
I was just
12
going to ask
seasons.
how long has it been on. If you had told me 26, I would have been like, yep, that sounds
sure.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's starting its 12th season.
Literally,
right
it's
now.
like Supernatural, then Gunsmoke, I think, are the
Yeah.
longest running.
Yeah.
And the great thing about that Supernatural panel is you go in there's 6,000 people, I think, in Hall H, all sitting there. And interesting trivia, almost all of them fans of Supernatural. It's just such
Yeah.
a coinky dink to have that many people cheering that loudly for two lumbersexuals who are just fabulous.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
People
super
ask
fun.
if we do a good job. The fact that is, Rob and I can go up there and start speaking Esperanto. Nobody cares. They want
Right.
to see Jared and Jensen. We're just conduits to get them out on stage.
Well, but with Con, man, you guys are the creators,
No, Kings of
producers.
Con.
I'm sorry, Kings of Con. Sorry, there's too
I
many.
was
We
when you were
did
sitting
not
up here.
create Con Man.
When you were sitting
Let's
up here
talk about
describing the
Con Man
show, I
instead.
was like, that sounds a lot like the other show I'm on. But I do know they actually cover very separate.
Yeah, what's great
worlds.
about that too is that like it's two different shows that kind of have to do with actors, perspective of the con world. But we kind of that's about where it stops, and then after that, I think that show, obviously we're different people than they are, so that it's different flavors.
Right.